Well, romance is still in the air. Don't let February 14th go by and like it's over now, right? We got romance still going on in February. And from the old pros, I want to welcome Gila Zalan and Gregory Anderson to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. You guys have a show coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Love is a many splendid thing.
It's only 2 weeks late.
You just missed it. But romance shouldn't be just one day of the year, right? Tell us why you guys put this show together.
Well, we have been doing, the Old Pros has been doing a Valentine's Day show every year for as long as I've lived here, which is 8 years. And we decided to do something a little different this year. So we put together a Valentine's Day show thinking that our show was going to be on Valentine's Day.
Too much romance.
And then
things got in the way.
They told us, no, we can't have Clubhouse 7 until 2 weeks after.
Okay.
But it's still February. So
it's still February.
We're
Really
still
getting it. Yeah, it's only 14. It's actually, 14 days later, 14th? Come on, there's a little bit of synergy there.
Keep a little love alive, right?
And Gregory, you're one of the performers.
I am, yes.
So tell us about what you're going to be doing up there.
Well, it's a really interesting concept where we've combined skits and stories and songs. So I perform a couple of songs. One's a duet, and one's a kind of a combination of a song first followed by another song. And then I also perform a little limerick.
Okay.
Which there's some funny stuff. There's some really heart-tugging stuff. I mean, I saw the first full dress rehearsal last week because we perform these things separately, rehearse, and then we see the show almost like everybody else does. So I saw what a wonderful group of people is doing this. I mean, super talented. There's some funny stuff, and there's some really like heart-pulling stuff. I almost was brought to tears at one point over some of the poems that were read. Just amazing.
Now, the overarching theme is love as a many splendid thing, and how do you guys tie it all together in terms of the comedy and the limericks and the dramatic parts?
I wrote a narration. We have a narrator, an MC, and the narration pulls together all different kinds of love. There are many different kinds of love. There's the love that is unrequited. There's the love that leads to marriage. There's the love that people just search for on some enchanted evening. And so we put many love songs and everything, I'm sorry, my voice.
It's okay.
Early in the
It all
morning.
ties together beautifully because of Mick, our MC, who's got a fabulous voice himself. He actually sings a song or two as well. So it kind of ties together by taking us from skit to skit. And the songs also play a little bit of a theme as well. Like I sing a song following a girl singing about her availability. And then I, watching her sing, kind of become enamored with her, and then my song follows that. So it all sort of stitches together, and that's what Gila has done so brilliantly. She's taken all these disparate parts and made them all come together by connecting them through our narration and the theme of each song.
But love's probably one of the oldest themes we have around, right? It's not like it's a new invention or something that come around. What do you think is so heartening about the theme of love and why people are so attracted to the idea and concept of love? That's a big question.
That's a good question.
Big question.
For me, love is something that you can give. And I think, especially moving to Laguna Woods Village, I found that there's a lot of love amongst each other. It's not necessarily the passionate love and the kind of love between two individuals. It's the ability to have this generosity. I think love is a generous thing. And I think that giving is what is so rewarding, I think.
And that's the important part. I think some people think that love is something that I need to get. And I think people, sometimes they realize when they give that love, they can be returned. Like the old Beatles song, the love you give and the love you receive is kind of equal to, and there's an equation there. And so that's can maybe a more of a truer, deeper kind of love, an appreciation.
Yep.
One of the quotes is that watch out for love because all it really is is a way of completing, of making sure the species continues.
Oh, that's right. Yes, love is a way to trick you into just keeping the species alive.
It has a perfunctory purpose,
I suppose so. Yes.
So would you be able to guess, of all the songs that have been popular in the world, what percentage are love songs?
Oh, if I had to guess on that one, I'd probably say 85% are love songs.
What would you say?
I'm going to go higher. I'm going to say 95.
Okay.
I mean, come on. Every song seems to be about love.
How
Yeah,
about
you might be right.
98%?
Ooh, I
Makes
believe
sense.
it. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it for sure. Right?
And
Love,
yeah.
like you said, can mean so many things. It doesn't have to be just about the pure sense of a man and a
Exactly.
woman kind of thing that people so
Exactly.
many times think
Right.
about. So, Gregory, what does love mean to you? When you got involved in this, you said, okay, I want to talk about, I hope I get to do something that speaks to this part of love. Was there a thought like that?
For me, it's the expression of love, to be able to express love, and to do that without expectations in return. So, particularly the songs that I'm singing, one is a Everly Brothers song, and one is a Frank Sinatra song. And both of those performers, the Everly Brothers and Frank Sinatra, are really into the expression of love.
Okay.
So
yeah.
for me, that's really where I am at. I'm trying to exude and to kind of project a feeling of love and happiness. So for me, that's how it kind of works for me.
And Gila, when you put this whole show together, besides wanting your voice to last, what was your hope in terms of the message of love you wanted to send out to the audience?
That without love, not just for the continuation of the species, but without love, this world would not, we would be primitive. We would, even primitive had love, but it would be nothing but fighting. It would be nothing but arguing. It would be nothing but hate. It's opposite. And I think that love should be the answer. It should be the way that we work together, that we live together, and that probably this world would be a lot better off if it was love and not war.
Wow, I think you have a hit song right there.
I think we'll leave it at that. Old Pros presents Love as a Many Splendid Thing. It's going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, February 28th. Doors open at 6:30. Program starts at 7. Members, no fee for them. Guests, $5. You're going to love, you're going to laugh, you're going to sing, and you're going to enjoy. Gregory and Gila, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for
It was a
having
pleasure.
us.
We'll be right back. You're watching This Day.